Welcome to Rygaard Creations. Now, I introduce you to another very important thing inside the script. I'll go back in the navigation script. And have you heard or seen somewhere something about comments inside the script? If the answer is no, don't worry, because this is very easy to understand and will also help us in certain situations, okay? But what is a comment then? Generally, within a script, comments are used to describe or explain what a certain command in the code will do. Just to summarize, it would be a reminder, so that when you come back to the script after a while, you know exactly what happens in that particular command. So, there are two ways in which we can identify a comment within the script. Every comment is started by two slashes. I will show you here. It's the slash and another slash. Then we can put any text, okay? For example, if I can write em português, inscrevam-se no canal Rygaard Creations. Por que não? And just to reinforce again, after the command function, I can again come here, a slash key, another slash key, and put another text here too. For example, now in English, subscribe to the Rygaard Creations channel. Why not? Great! So, there is a very important thing to be said here. You have to know that the place you put a comment really matters. And it will be very crucial, right? Don't forget that. Also, this first type of comment with two slashes has a limitation. It will only work for a single line of code in the script, okay? Now, I will show you some examples of this type of comment in the script. And, of course, you've already seen why. We already modified this navigation button, right? Right. So, as you can see, the entire part here after the two slashes is considered a comment in the script. But here it's 1, 2, 3. 3 slashes. And I just said it's 2 slashes. Now what? Look, to be honest with you, actually, at this script case here from 3DCoat, I believe that the 3 slashes have dual functionality, meaning functioning as a comment and at the same time as that tip balloon that appears when we place the mouse cursor over the navigation button, okay? This is something very specific, but as I was saying before, I always use only 2 slashes, okay? Great. Now, what if I want to make a comment that has more than one line in the codes? I will be able to use the second form of commenting, which is starting with a slash, the asterisk, and then ending with an asterisk and a slash again, okay? So, pay very, very careful attention when using this kind of comment, which allows you to comment on multiple lines of code at the same time, because a single distraction in the use of this comment can cause serious problems in your script, okay? So, always observe the correct positioning of the comment in the script code, okay? Now that you have a better understanding of the comment, how exactly can the comment be useful for customization? To answer that, let me go back to the navigation script. For some reason, if you don't want to have in your customized room some navigation button or command because you don't like it, or even prefer a cleaner interface without a lot of things showing up in the interface, you will be able to hide what you want with the use of comments. The comment will allow 3DCoat to ignore any command that is commented out, okay? For example, remember my first navigation button, the ortho, that cube? So, if I don't want the ortho navigation button to appear in the interface anymore, I don't know why. I don't even know what came over me. But I just don't want the ortho button anymore. This is very easy to solve. I just click here before the ortho command, okay? And add a double slash comment. A slash, another slash. And as you can see here in my case, because I'm using Notepad++, it left the entire comment in green. Now what I'm going to do is save the script, Ctrl S, or press that save icon, and I'll close it. Don't forget, right? Close the script. I'm going back to 3DCoat. Press the OK button to confirm my changes. Now I come here. Whoa! Look here! Now I no longer have my first ortho button, right? Right. But I do like the ortho button. So I'm going to go back to the navigation script, okay? Back here in the script, I will remove the 2 slashes. I will erase, delete, delete. And I'm going to save again, Ctrl S, or press that icon. I'm going to close the navigation script. Press the OK button. And now, as you can see, my ortho button is back here, right? Right. And if by any chance I don't want any of these navigation buttons to appear here in the viewport, I don't know why again, but I want a simpler, a cleaner interface. So what do? I'll go back to the edit script for the navigation. And then, instead of putting it here, comment it out line by line, right? Using the double slash comment, I'm going to use the second type of comment that we've already seen. In this case, I will click here after the open curly bracket, press enter. I will put the slash, the asterisk, right? Did you notice? Why did I tell you to be careful? Just by adding this comment, it comments everything out in the script, get it? Now, I come here at the end. What I want, create a space here. And I will end the comment with an asterisk and a slash. As you can see, the comment is now from here, where I put it on line 2 to line 24. And everything in here has been commented on. So that means, shall we know? I will save it, I will close the script, confirm my changes. And now, when I put the mouse, did you notice? I don't have a navigation button here anymore, right? Right. But again, as I really like those navigation buttons, I need them. I will return to the navigation script and I will remove the second type of comment, which is multiple lines. Once again, be careful here. Just remove the comment, okay? I'm going to save it. Close the navigation script. Back to 3DCoat confirming my changes. And now, as you can see, I have returned with all the navigation buttons here in the viewport. Perfect. I will show you one more customization that you can do if you want, okay? Do you see this button here? With a camera icon in the interface? Well, this button is also part of the viewport navigation script. This means that we will be able to find the function corresponding to this button right here. It's the iconic submenu function, okay? And look here. Inside the parentheses, there are two parameters in the function, right? Right. But I introduce you to the parameter corresponding to the numeric type. So, if I change 32 to 22, if I change this number, save the script, and I will close it, confirm my change. Did you notice what happened to the camera button? Exactly. I can customize the size of this button in the viewport to whatever size I want, right? Right. But I will go back to the navigation script because I'm going to keep the same size as the 3DCoat default, which is 32. I will save the script. Once again, close it, that navigation.cpp window. Confirm my change, and as you can see, the button is back to the original 3DCoat size. It's up to you if you want to change the size of this button or not. Okay, great. Now, I'll go back to the navigation script to show something else, okay? Great. As you already know, a function can be just a comment in the script, as in the case here with the menu item function. But there are also functions which can be a little more complex, because inside their code block, they can contain several functions which are commands, okay? So, every time you change the script, always observe the beginning and the end of functions block of code, because we need to respect the purpose of functions that have specific commands for it. What I mean by that is, don't take a function or command from anywhere in the script and put it inside a completely different function, because the result of that will be a possible problem, causing 3DCoat to no longer function properly, okay? So, always keep an eye on the functions command block to only make changes there or in the allowed places, okay? Perfect. For example, when I press the camera icon button here, this menu appears with all these commands, right? Right. And if you want to change the position of the delete camera shortcut command to a different place here inside the menu, and so prevent me from accidentally pressing this button, how would I do this? First, I'll go back here in the navigation script. There we go. Now, I have to identify this command inside the function. And it's right here. In this function menu item, the can preset, delete camera shortcut. After have identified it, I observe the code structure through the open and close curly bracket to know whether or not I can place this command where I want it, here inside the script, okay? So, I will select the whole command, here from the beginning to the end. I'm going to press Ctrl X on the keyboard to cut, or use this button. Great, I have already cut it, as you can see. And now, I need to paste these commands where I can and want to, okay? But first, just so you can understand, I could not paste this command inside, for example, the code here, inside this camera snapping function, exactly inside its code block, okay? That's because if we think a little bit, the camera snapping function is expecting commands related only to this kind of functionality and not a completely different command with another kind of purpose, okay? Great. Then I can paste the command, let me see here, right here, before the save camera command. So for this, I come one line before, I press enter so I can have a space. And now, smiling, I can paste. Ctrl V or click on the paste button here. Great. And with this empty space where the delcam preset command was, I'm going to delete this space so I can make this script clean, okay? Alright, I will save this script pressing Ctrl S on the keyboard or pressing the save button. I'm going to close the script. And I will press OK to confirm my changes. Now, we can compare here when I press the button. Let me put it close enough for you to see. Check it out. Now, the delete camera shortcut is positioned before the save camera. And before, as you can see, the command was below the add camera shortcut. I repositioned the command here, right? Right. Finally, the last thing I will show you in this video related to customizing the room, it's how to identify and use the command separator bar, just like this one, which you are seeing here in the menu, okay? I will go back to the navigation script. There we go. So, in order for me to visually organize the commands better in the menu, I need to identify the function responsible for the command separator bar, okay? So, to do that, I come here and I'll find it right here on line 68 in my case, menu separator. The name is quite suggestive, right? So I will click before the function and then I will select all of it. Don't forget this semicolon, okay? Up here, I can press Ctrl C on the keyboard to copy or press this button here, copy. Alright, I copied. My next step is to paste this command in the position I need it here in the script. And that is very easy. So, as an example, I use the delete camera shortcut command. I will visually highlight it, right? So, since I have identified the command, I come up here, press enter, and I create this space. Of course, I will press Ctrl V to paste, or use this button here, paste. Great. Main separator appeared here. But since I want to visually highlight this command even more, I come here, another space, and I will paste again, Ctrl V, or press the paste button again. Great. So let me show you the result of this. I will save the script, save, close the script, and press the OK button to confirm my changes. Now, look at that. When I press the camera button here, notice that now I have a separator bar on top and a separator bar below. And so, visually, I can already identify here in the menu the delete camera shortcut command. And so, I easily avoid it. Press it here in an unwanted way, right? Right. I hope you have learned something new. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. See you there.